Hey everybody, how's it going? Nerds in Oregon here, and we are back from our 2-week trip in Japan. Still fighting jet lag a little bit, but before we fully unpack everything and get everything put away, we thought we'd share with you our Japan trip souvenir haul. We got some things from Tokyo. We got some things from our time in Osaka.
We got some Tokyo Disney stuff. I loved haul videos before we went because I was trying to put together kind of a souvenir budget, and it was nice to know kind of what other people got, get some ideas for myself.
Yep.
So we thought we'd do the same.
So,
we have a lot. What should we start with? We also brought home, in addition to the stuff you'll see, some Japanese wine because we went wine tasting. I think we're going to do a separate video showing that wine, and also a bunch of Japanese snacks that were either given to us by izakaya owner that we made friends with or that we purchased on our way out. We're going to do a different video on that. So in addition to the stuff here,
there'll be other videos, and maybe we'll put the links in there. But
let's get to it.
But we thought we'd knock this one out real quick for you because we have a lot to put away here.
A lot to put away. A lot of presents.
Should we start with Disney?
Yeah, let's start with Disney. That way my friendly Disney nerds can,
yes,
if they don't care about the rest.
All right, well.
One thing Tokyo Disney is famous for is their popcorn. They have all sorts of flavors from like strawberry, chocolate, honey, Chinese chili, shrimp and garlic, corn, potage. Is it potage? Is that how you say it? Potage. But in addition to the popcorn...
Tastes like sweet corn soup. That was my favorite. It was very strange, too. But it was very good. The honey was good. The Chinese...
I like that Chinese chili a lot.
Yeah, that was good.
But in addition to the popcorn, they make really awesome popcorn buckets. Super high quality. And there was one in particular that I wanted, but we couldn't find it because like a lot of other things in Tokyo Disney, the regular stuff, some of the regular stuff had just been replaced with like comparable Christmas merchandise, and then they didn't have...
We were there right when the Christmas stuff transition was happening, like that week, and the new Christmas merch had kind of replaced some of the normal things. So,
but I love their popcorn buckets because they're really high quality. And in America, this would be like a sticker, but instead it's all three-dimensional.
And it would be double the price.
It would be double the price. These ranged. It seemed like they ranged because there were a whole bunch of different ones between 20 and about 2,600 yen, 2,000 yen, 2,600
filled with
yen.
Popcorn included.
Popcorn included. And then one of the cool things about Tokyo Disney is that you can keep these forever and keep bringing them back to the parks, even after they're long retired, and get a refill for 500 yen.
What a deal.
So when I couldn't find the one I wanted, I pulled the trigger on old Chippendale. Super high quality straps too, because I love Chippendale.
We thought it was cute. We didn't think we would get it. But then, later, we were walking through Toontown, and we saw the one that we were hoping to get.
Steamboat Mickey with moving parts.
This cool black and white Steamboat Mickey boat.
I love this one. And this pushy, which is what they told me when I bought it, this part comes off so that you can wash it without ruining the mechanism.
We thought this was just really unique.
The strap is pretty cool. It says Tokyo Disney and has musical notes, and
I love how this is kind of zigzag like it is in the old Steamboat Mickey cartoon, like the steam stacks go up and down.
We currently have one of the what are they called from Avatar on our mantle, and I think we're gonna replace it with this for a little while. Take the straps off and put him up there.
Cool. That'll look good on the mantelpiece. Since we can't. I'm not going to take it back to Tokyo for a refill, probably.
No, even if we do go back to Tokyo Disney someday, I don't think I'm packing popcorn bucket.
Some of this stuff was a little difficult to get home. But
I wish they did that in the United States parks, like different popcorn flavors and refillable, and like you can refill your things. What else we got from Tokyo Disney?
Let's talk hats.
Oh, I love headwear. They love headwear in Tokyo Disney.
And I love headwear, and I get a hat when we go on our adventures, usually, if I can find one that I like.
I love Chippendale.
They
have a lot of different headbands like this that are cool, but my favorite part is that their little bumps come out.
They're hanging on for dear life on your head.
Yeah.
How much was that? It was super reasonable, if I remember.
I think around 1,500 yen.
Yeah.
They take the price tags. They took the price tags off of a lot of stuff.
They cut the stuff off so you can immediately wear it. And you got this was cute.
One. I wore this one in Disney Sea.
You'll see this one in. We are going to have a video about Disney, our time in Disney Sea, drinking basically. There's a lot of videos about Disney Sea, but we're going to have a special one I'm excited about.
These headbands are super soft. They're also around like 1,300 to 1,800 yen.
Very reasonable.
The alien one's super popular.
When we went, 1,300 yen, it was like 1,250, you know, for this.
Yeah.
Very reasonable. And this is probably the nicest hat.
Yeah, this
got. This was a little bit more.
Oh, I didn't know that was not. So they just put out their holiday merchandise, and they did like a white on white theme this year in addition to the snows. Mm-hmm. And I really wanted something that said Tokyo Disney Resort, so I got this hat. And it's really soft, super high quality, and it's reversible.
That was probably the most expensive.
Yeah, this was 2,900 yen. 2,900 yen, but super high quality.
Yeah.
And it's reversible, and on the other side it has like an embroidered Mickey, and it says Mickey in different shades of beige. I gotta cut that tag.
Yeah,
look, and they even made the tag super easy to cut off because it's reversible. The Japanese think of everything.
Yeah. I got this cap. This is the cap I got from the resort. I've never seen anything like this in the American parks, and I thought it was fun because the bill is like brim is like his bill, yeah. So I wore that. You'll see that probably in the other video too. But I enjoyed it, and they had a couple. They had like
they had a Mickey one like it.
Yeah, and they had a Lotso like this with like his ears.
With his ears, yeah. It was
and they had a
Didn't they have
Monsters Inc. A cool Monsters Inc. Snapback.
Yeah.
Some cool snapbacks you don't see too much in the American parks. Except for maybe the smaller kid size sometimes. But anyway, I was happy to get that. What else? Well,
Tokyo Disney feels like a lifetime ago. We did it so early in our
they're
super popular there.
Super popular are the pass holders.
I had a hard time deciding, but ultimately I decided on the Mickey hamburger because it's such a Tokyo Disney thing. Mm. But I didn't think it would actually be that useful. I just kind of wanted one. Has the hidden Mickey sesame seed. I love it.
It was super useful though.
But we used it all the time so that we didn't have to dig into our bag to get our tickets out to use Fast Pass, or you can even use like your Suica or IC card to buy a lot of things in Disney. So I put kind of my credit cards and cash in here, and it was nice to not have to dig into the bag.
These were the tag's still on this one. These are 1,800 yen.
I love. They have a lot of Oswald.
We got this one there for our oldest daughter, who's at college. She can put her student ID in there. She likes Oswald.
They also had a really cool Oswald headband, and I like the attention to detail on this. They made it so that the things go through there to keep his ears up.
Yeah,
I like that.
The Oswald headband, that's like the Dumbo headband. You could kind of manipulate the ears. They
had some wire in them, so you could shape them.
Yes.
Super cute. A lot of people were wearing that. I liked all the matching people. Like couples would go with matching stuff.
Now this next thing was something that we wanted before we left. It's 1,300 yen. We wanted this, but because of the Christmas transition, we could only find the holiday version. We even asked them to like look in the back.
Yeah,
and they were very polite and looked for it. But
Christmas year round in our bathroom, or in our kitchen. Should we use it in our kitchen?
Soap dispenser.
We haven't really talked about it. But the soap dispenser that makes the soap in the shape of the Mickey head when you pump it out. Also, the quality of merchandise at Tokyo Disney is so good. So only 1,300 yen. I feel like this would have been twice as much.
Easy.
In an American park. But this isn't a sticker.
Yeah.
This also would have been a sticker in U.S. parks for twice as much money. So I like that because it won't.
It's kind of cool. You press it down and then the soap is in a Mickey shape on your hand.
Christmas year round.
It's fun.
At the Waffle House.
We got we were enjoying a lot of tonkatsu ramen while we were there, and we saw these very reasonably priced Tokyo Disney Resort ramen spoons.
Yeah, it says Tokyo Disney Resort on the back too, which is
do not
put in the oven.
Is that
I don't know what their appliances look like.
I think it's like microwave. You can't microwave it, and you can't put it in your fish grill. But you can't put it in an oven, I don't think.
These were they were about twice as much as just a ramen spoon. They were 650 yen, and we got some other ramen spoons we'll show you that were only 280 yen. But they also had matching ramen bowls that were really cute. They were about 2,200 yen. We wanted to get more traditional ramen bowls, but we thought the ramen spoons were kind of cute.
Yeah. That was a little splurge.
Yeah.
On that. And also, along with that, the
the Donald Duck paddle.
Rice paddle.
I kind of regret they had his little lifesaver thing that you could stick it up in, and it was at the end of the night, and I was really tired, and I had actually just like I had hit my head. It was like complete pandemonium in the Disney.
She turned her
in World Bazaar. It was complete pandemonium at 5 p.m. Like it was like the last 10 minutes at the park were open, and I was trying to get something, and I bent down and I like bashed my head, and it was just.
We could do a separate video on
my injuries,
all your little oopsie goofs throughout the
they had
trip.
A little lifesaver thing that you could stick the paddle in, so it would stand up. And I just I was too tired to think.
We were very much
we were done.
We were the first. We should have done Disney later in the trip. We were really fighting jet lag, and I think we tried to go to. We thought, well, before Tokyo Dreamlights Parade, which was awesome.
Yeah.
Before we do that. Because the park will be closing after that, we'll hit the stores and beat the rush. We couldn't even walk through the stores. It was crazy.
It was like the Japanese our experience in other stores was everyone was very orderly and polite. But it was like Black Friday, the Purge.
Yeah, no, we were getting shoved around. Crazy. People were ramming their strollers into me. It was the only time it was like that. And you're right. There was other spots during our trip where you were sandwiched in, and we would go to shopping streets and things, and you were but everyone was very polite and sumimasen, and staying to their lane. Not in the Emporium at Tokyo Disneyland, I'll tell you that. But
that. Rice paddle was only 500 yen. Oh. Super cute, right? Oh, and fun. This ramen keychain was actually expensive compared to other things. It was 790 yen, but I just liked it so much. Hold on. Let's get it to turn around. So this is actually what the ramen bowl even looked like. Maybe you can see it had the little Mickeys up around the edge, and it was red with that
and
design.
It's got the spoon that we got on it.
And it has the spoon that we got on it, and then there's a little hidden Mickey in the ramen bowl. Super cute.
But this was this next item was a special edition, brand new for the holiday thing. Or it was part of
They're very into sets. Like the seto, and there are a bunch of sets in the Disney parks that if you buy a certain meal set, you can add on for a relatively small cost, like a little lunch box. So this was at Plasma Ray's.
Yes, and
their fried chicken sandwich on the bao bun,
which looks just like this, including the color of this.
Yeah.
So this is just what the chicken sandwich looked like, and you pay a little extra. And
it comes with a lunch bag. So now I'm going to take my lunch in this. I think the set without the lunch bag was around like $1,200, and it came with the sandwich, fries, and a drink. And it was like $2,000 to add this, so it was like 800 yen.
Material, like lunchbox material.
I thought it was so cute that they made a lunch bag that matched the sandwich, though.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a unique
And I take my lunch to work a lot in a plastic bag, so now I'm going to use this.
All right, well, that was it for Disney.
Now what?
Now where to? Here. Let's talk about Gudetama.
I love Gudetama.
Gudetama is the Sanrio lazy egg. He's kind of, he embodies the
my spirit.
I just can't even kind of spirit.
The meh.
And at one point in Tokyo, we came across...
When we were in Shinjuku, we went by one of the arcade...
all the claw machines.
Which they call UFO machines.
And I noticed we saw a Gudetama, and it looked... I thought I could get him.
It looked impossible because it wasn't anywhere near the hole. But Chris... with the first 100 yen, got it all the way to the hole, but they have like bars across it. They have like bars across it. So if you get it on the hole, it doesn't fall through.
Yeah, then you have to, after talking to some locals next to us, you got to use the claw to push it through. So it took about 6 tries, so 600 yen. But if you had bought this, it would have been 60,000 yen.
At the Gudetama Cafe, this was about $60, something very similar.
Yeah, and it was this big...
giant Gudetama.
Sanrio Gudetama.
I love him. He's super soft.
Thing.
I was wondering if it said anything else
about
him. Oh.
And he's just an egg.
He's just a lazy egg. I'm gonna put him on the couch, and our dog will probably use him as a
Gudetama. Gudetama. Gudetama.
I'll show
What
you
else
other
did we get?
I'll show you the other Gudetama things I got. At the Gudetama Cafe, I got this little coin purse keychain thing because you get a lot of coins in Japan. There's still some yen in here that I didn't get to use.
I'll tell you, just to toot my own horn a little bit more, you know, we made some friends at the izakaya, and when they found out that I won that in the claw machine, they were very impressed. They were like, you?
They were also like,
surprised. I don't know if it was just because it was me, and they were like, you won that, but
mostly they were surprised it didn't cost us like $40 to do it.
Yes,
we did it pretty quick.
That we did it with like 6 coins.
And the other Gudetama thing I got were these little barrettes. I don't even really wear barrettes. Maybe I'll give them to one of our kids. How cute are those? I like them. I got these at Donkey. There. Okay.
Cute.
Kawaii. What else? Let's do that stuff.
Okay.
I'll just end up with everything on my
So, we'll be doing a video on this as well. We did the live action Mario Kart, the Maricar, driving through the streets of
so much fun
Shibuya, and that was a lot of fun. And when we were, so there'll be a video on that. And when we were there, I got this.
This was only 1,000 yen too. Remember, we were like shocked at how
it was $10. It was like a super high quality snapback
with embroidered on the bill.
Street cart, and
I forget what
that's says. Not Japanese, but it's what was it?
I forget.
Anyway, this is the company that does the street racing. So I thought, you know, that's not something we can get at home. So I enjoyed that.
We'll also have a video, I think, on our dinner that we had at Tapas Molecular, which is the molecular gastronomy restaurant at the top of the Oriental Mandarin
Probably
Hotel.
The best meal
of my life. So fantastic.
And super cool the way.
But the building that the Mandarin Oriental is in also had, it says it on here, it was like the Nihonbashi building. Mm-hmm. And at their information booth, they had a different activity every day. And we were so early for dinner because we didn't want to be late that we were just kind of walking around, and we saw that their activity was a Hokka Stamp. And I really wanted one. So a Hokka Stamp is what they use for like their official signatures on documents, opening bank accounts. And it's a stamp that's carved with your name in it. And so I got one made.
They worked with her to create a translation.
A translation of my name. And then they gave me this sheet that shows like what all of it, the different meanings of the kanji. Mm-hmm. You got to choose the kanji for, because the type kanji of for sounds.
The type of kanji, and
but sometimes there were multiple kanji that made the same sound that meant different things. So I got to choose that. And then you also got to choose the color of your stamp. They actually forgot to ask us, and it took them like 2 hours to do it. So we went and chose, and then we went to dinner and came back and picked it up. Mm-hmm. But I wanted red anyway. And then it came in this little case that, that also has an ink pad in it. So, I don't know when I'll ever use it, but I
think you should use it on all your official documents.
Oh, my official.
I mean, it counts as a signature in Japan, like it's your legally binding signature. It probably wouldn't work here, but you could sign something and stamp it.
I would. It was 2,000 yen to do that, so about $20, but I really wanted one. You can buy pre-made ones in a lot of the tourist stores or stationery stores for a lot less money, but I kind of got to custom make ones. That was fun.
That was cool. This is a shirt we came across at the
Don Quixote
that we thought our oldest son would like.
He likes Doge.
We're not sure what it says. If you know what this says on the shirt, please comment below and let us know.
Or on the back. I didn't notice that it said things on the back.
Yeah, it has something in it like a dog paw.
And this was 2,400 yen. It's almost
like
a jersey
workout
material.
Yeah, like you can use it when he goes to the gym or something.
Yeah. I bet it wicks.
Yes. And this is little...
I don't know why it makes me laugh. We got this in Osaka for takoyaki.
He
was about 300 yen.
Yeah, just a goofy thing that we thought was funny when we were walking around drinking.
Let's do Asakusa.
Okay.
We went to Asakusa. I love cooking. And we bought... Oh no, I'm going to fall.
Is this Kipimbashi? street, the kitchen street. Super cool area.
I'm really glad we went there. It was neat. It's actually where a lot of their restaurateurs go to buy their supplies as well.
It's a real restaurant supply street and it's not, it is a little touristy, but I think
it's like us, a lot of tourists go there to buy some restaurant.
Right, but it's like it's not like fun touristy. It's like a really functioning area where people who own restaurants go. And we got a number of things there.
Yeah.
Super cool. It was hard to get home that day with all this stuff.
Yeah,
we just kept seeing really cool stuff. Sarah has a cooking background. And
where's my
clearly we love food, so
oh, it's right there. Okay, so what's number 1?
So these are just regular ramen spoons that we got. For the girls, we got some.
Because also for the girls, we got.
The girls love ramen.
These are like really hefty and nice.
Yeah, really nice.
And they were only these ones were 1,190 yen, so like $11 basically.
Yeah, but they feel and look super high quality.
Yeah, they were made in Japan. I didn't even check to see
these have like a wave.
Yeah, and then it has this beige pattern in it too. It's kind of a gray on light blue.
Yeah, very cool.
So that's for the girls, and we also got them some chopsticks. We'll show you in a minute.
Yeah.
And then we got these ones for us, and we're going to keep the Mickey ramen spoons. These have, I don't know if you can see the dragon design around.
You can feel it. It's like in the pottery, like. And then. It's cool, kind of a silver dragony.
They were also made in Japan. These were only 1,100 yen.
Mm-hmm.
They were kind of a pain in the ass to bring home. Like
but they didn't break.
No, they didn't break. They wrapped them for us in newspaper and stuff, and tied them together really tight so that they wouldn't wiggle around. But I did take them as a carry-on on the plane because I was afraid to leave them in the luggage.
Some of the stores were tax-free. Mm-hmm. And not everything we got was. There were a couple of things that we got that were like tax-free, or it had to be over a certain amount.
Some of spent over 5,000 yen usually.
I noticed this didn't work out for us, but I noticed some of the stores on Kippenbashi Street that had some of these things did shipping back to America, which would have been very helpful for us. But we didn't. I don't think we got anything from that.
My very favorite thing that I got. I do have a cooking background, and I love cooking, and I love the quality of Japanese knives. I almost got a stone too, a Japanese stone, but I think I'll just continue to pay someone to sharpen.
Sharpening stone. Yeah.
I can't open it now. Oh, there it is. Oh, this was so nicely wrapped too in paper. I got this knife, this vegetable knife, and I love I forget what he said they called this design on the knife.
It was like a squid ink or something, or
no, and it's engraved with the name of the company, but. We really liked the guy that sold us this knife. Great customer service, really took time to explain everything.
There were a number of knife shops.
Even though they were busy. There were some other knife shops that were tax-free, which would have been nice because this was about $160. We didn't get a tax-free knife. We just really liked this guy. And some of the stores, too, would engrave your name on the knife for free.
Yeah.
And he didn't do that, but that's okay with me. I don't need that. But it would have been fun if it was a souvenir or something to get it engraved as well. And
no, you're going to use this. This is like a functional. Yeah, and then he gave us a vegetable peeler, free gift, free present, as they say.
Gift with purchase. And then a couple of other things we got in Asakusa. Because it's an actual restaurant supply store, a lot of the restaurants have big banners in front of them that say in Japanese and kanji what they sell. Is it takoyaki?
Mm-hmm. Banners that hang down in front of because a lot of the restaurants you think it's a house maybe, or you wouldn't be sure if it's what kind of shop it is. So they have these you can buy. They have a bunch of these, and it's like for all different foods.
And this is one for ramen.
Yeah.
And there's a little bowl of ramen at the bottom.
Yes.
So I'm gonna hang that up in my office. I think.
I assume this says ramen.
Well, we asked.
Well, that's right. We did ask. Too. But, I mean, does it say ramen, or does it say, like, this place serves ramen? Or is it just, like, what does this say up at the top?
Yeah, I don't know. We're going to have to try and find if you know what this actually says, other than that we serve ramen of some sort. And then, finally, your favorite gift. We'll do the small version first. Okay.
Japan has a raccoon trickster god named Tanuki, who uses certain body parts to manipulate into
to
shape-shift. But he's supposed to bring good luck to your business.
It's like it's for like generosity and good fortune. So you're a place of generosity and good fortune, and very common to see him at restaurants. Not so much in Tokyo, but when we were in Kyoto, we saw a ton. In Osaka, we saw a lot.
Yeah.
So here's my little Tanuki that I'm going to put in my office. I love him. He's so cute. His little big old belly. But then
I think his hat is a turtle shell.
I don't know. We're going to have to do more research. But then
you can look up Tanuki. Maybe we'll put a
talking about things that were a pain in the ass to get home.
Yeah. This was I can't believe we got this guy home.
I'm like scared of breaking him.
We got a big one for the front of our house.
We have like a little statue.
If you can see what's happening down here, I'll give you an idea of what he's all about.
But I love him.
He's
the small one was about 1,000 yen, and this one was, I think, like 10,400, so about $100.
100 something, yeah. And then they had like a larger size that was like this that I wish.
But he was
if like we were not like flying home or we could ship him home, I kind of wanted the largest size, but I was like, there's no way I can take that on the plane.
But they packed him really nice, and we did take him as a carry-on too because we didn't want him to break.
This is a good size for by the front door.
I love how his mouth's open and he's like, "Hey guys."
Yeah. Yeah.
It looks like he has a YouTube channel. Hey guys.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell.
Hit that bell?
Yeah.
Smash that like button.
Smash that bell.
Smash that bell.
Well, that's the bell tells you when there's a new video.
Oh, I see.
It alerts you right away.
Pretty excited about Tanuki. Let's finish the ramen stuff out.
Okay.
For our daughters to go along with their ramen bowls. We got them Ichiran instant sets.
We were really enjoying Ichiran while we were there.
We tried other ramen too. We know that Ichiran's kind of a chain. But we like that we don't like exactly the same level of like spiciness and garlic and stuff. So it was nice to be able to customize. So this has 5 complete
the flavor, sets. How strong the flavor is, how much garlic, how much onions. You can add extra pork to it. But yeah, they have these presets so we could bring a little bit of Ichiran back for the girls.
And then for us, I got their spicy seasoning. These were 2,000 yen.
This makes 5 servings.
And this was 700 yen.
And all the instructions are there in Japanese for you. Good luck to them.
And then we got them. Oh, yeah.
We got some chopsticks.
So these, this is for our oldest daughter. We got these at Character Street, I think. We got this one at Character Street. And this one, which is from Princess Mononoke. At Character Street. And then I originally got these for our youngest daughter, but then I found these at Don Quixote, and I thought she'd like them more. They're cat bus. So I'll keep the other ones.
And we got these, which have the gods of wind and thunder on them. And we got these in Kyoto.
These were,
I know we haven't gone to Kyoto yet.
These were only 400 yen. It's not bad.
Yeah.
For like licensed character stuff.
Dishwasher safe.
Dishwasher safe. Okay, we'll finish this. So we got these at temple in Kyoto. It's the god of
Kyoto,
wind.
Beautiful city. We had the
god
our one
of
day
wind
of culture.
And the god of thunder. We did some other cultural stuff. And we also got the rest for the god of wind and the god of thunder. The sushi or the chopstick rest. These were 500 yen. This set was 1,000 yen. But you could buy each one individually in different colors than red and black for 500, so it wasn't any cheaper than just buying them individually. We just happened to like red and black, so. And then you also got a rock vest.
Got a pin for my jacket, God of Thunder, and rock and roll, really, is what I understand from the translation.
I don't think that's how it works. And I got this bracelet that has the cloud dragon. So there's also a super famous painting. These are from a painting there too, called Twin Dragons. And so I got this, and they had it in like 3 different. They had black, a greenish color, and a reddish color, rosewood. Yeah, it came in a really nice case. These were limited edition for, it must be some sort of anniversary, but this was from the oldest Zen temple in Kyoto. Kenenji. I really liked that place.
Yeah, built in like the 1250 or something like that.
No, we figured it was not like it was like 2 years away from being 1,000 years old. So
No, I read it.
Oh, then I'm wrong. Don't listen to me. They have these little prayer things that you can get at different temples and shrines too that you can buy. This one was 400 yen. They're usually between like 400 and 800 yen depending on the design and how big they are. This is a smaller one. And then you write your wish or prayer on the back and you can tie it up at the temple or shrine. Mm-hmm. But we're going to use it as a Christmas ornament. Should write something on the back of it. Like where we got it before I forget. I like that. What else we got? Oh, Pokemon Center. We went to the biggest Pokemon store in the world. Mm-hmm. And for our youngest son
loves Pokemon. And we went there originally to get him like a
plush Bulbasaur.
See what they have. Maybe something for him. We were getting gifts for everyone. And we go to walk through. And there was a gentleman at the front. And he's like, do you have your reservation? In English.
I thought he was talking about the Pokemon Cafe because it's also the location of the Pokemon Cafe.
I thought he was talking about the whole place. Like, you need because it's packed everywhere, you know. And I thought, oh, shoot, we needed a reservation to just get in this place. So I was like, well, tell me more. And what he was talking about was, did you pre-order the game Pokemon Sword and Shield, which comes out tomorrow?
Coming out the next day.
And I said, well, no, we haven't. And he's like, well, let me tell you what you get when you order it. So we ended up...
So the games individually were 5,900 yen, so $59, right? But if you pre-ordered the double pack, which was only 11,900 yen, so $119, so like $1 more than buying them individually, you got a complete set of stuff.
So you got both games.
I think it's cool. He was probably going to get them anyway. We had to convince him he couldn't get them before we got home.
He was just going to get one of them.
Yeah, he was just going to get one of them. But you can switch it to English, I asked.
Yeah, there's English and French and Japanese versions in the game.
It's cool that the packaging is all in Japanese.
Yeah.
And then each of the 3 new Pokemon, it came with a figure of them.
A little figurine of the new characters in this one.
Yeah, so I'll just open this one.
I don't know what that one's called. Do you remember? There's this one. It's like there's Sword Lion and Shield Lion, and then this one's
Drumming Monkey.
This one's Monkey 4 Legs.
Monkey, did you call
and this one's, and then there's Electric Rabbit Face.
It came with these 2, which I think
are they? The third one.
I don't actually know what they are. I think they might be hint cards or like a key for DLC. I'm not sure, but it came with one for each game.
And it came with an art book, The Art of Pokemon Sword and Shield.
It's really nice. It's a hardcover book. Mm-hmm. So it was basically the same price as just getting both games.
But it came with all this extra stuff.
And then prior to doing this, we actually had also just bought him
some Japanese Pokemon cards.
And Akihabara, just some Pokemon cards in Japanese. Tag team. Back again. Check it, direct it, let's again. Party on, party people, and hear some noise. Okay. We're almost done, I swear.
Yeah.
I got these in Kyoto for me and the girls.
You could pick your marble.
Yeah, you could pick your little decoration marble thing. And they had different styles of this hairpin to like put your hair back in the kind of traditional way. Mm-hmm. These were about 1,500 yen each, I think. I'm going to do these while I get that.
Okay. We got sake cups.
We went to this place called Kuramon. Is that what it's called?
Kuran Sake Bar.
Sake Market. And they have several of them around Tokyo. I don't know if they're outside of Tokyo.
You make a reservation.
We paid in advance on their website. It was about $30 a person, 3,000 yen a person for unlimited hours. So you can also pay less and stay for like 1 hour or 2 hours or whatever. We probably should have done that because we did this the night we got in and we were exhausted. So we didn't even stay for like more than an hour or 2.
I don't know if we got our money's worth.
No, we got our money's worth in like sake because then they have over 100 sakes in a cooler and you just pour yourself unlimited sake. And there's like tasting notes and you can see
I guess we did.
We tried a lot of different sakes. And you can bring your own food in. So we stopped at like Lawson's first and got some food and brought it in.
Got some egg salad sandwiches and chips and junk food. A lot of the people there had just gotten off work because it was Friday night.
Friday night.
So a lot of people have brought sushi from different places, and they were in kind of their business suit. I would actually, business clothes, and they were all just
totally
hanging out, and having a good old time.
It was fun. It was relaxing, but it came with like souvenir sake cups.
Yeah, so that's how we got those. These were interesting.
At the day we went wine tasting, the very last place we went, which was this cave that it seemed was almost like a central location for a lot of wineries. There they had well over 200 wines to try.
This place.
Yeah, it was the very last place we went to. But with the tasting fee, which was included in our tour along with lunch, they gave you these, which are, I guess, they're traditional tasting things, and you put your finger through there. It hangs around your neck. You put your finger through there, but it's all bumpy.
It's natural aeration.
When you swirl, it like aerates the wine, which I thought was kind of cool.
Sip it out of there, and I think when we in the Willamette Valley, when we go wine tasting here, we should wear these and see if they'll pour in it.
I think we should take it to Wayward Sandwiches. No. It says, it even says, we went wine tasting in Katsunuma Valley.
Oh, that's what it says.
It says Katsunuma.
Oh, I never noticed that.
Me either. Till just now.
In English and in kanji.
Yes. We also did Robot Restaurant Love. Our tickets came with pens that say Robot Restaurant.
Show them the glasses we got.
They're plastic, but I'm excited about them.
We should bring these to the Light Up the Night.
Oh, yeah.
So you can put it's like a light bulb. You put your drink in there.
But you do it. Because I don't. It was fun when it had liquid in it.
When it has liquid in it and it's dark,
it
flashes all around.
Just a few more things.
Maybe we'll do a video on robot. A short video on the craziness of robot. I do too.
Here. We also
it's mostly me laughing.
Everywhere we go together, we get a Starbucks You Are Here mug. Is that what they're called?
Yes.
Yeah, You Are Here.
Anywhere we travel where there is a Starbucks, we try to find
everywhere.
We try to find their You Are Here, and we were there, like I said, during the transition between fall and kind of Christmas stuff, and we were able to find one place
Japan has seasonal. They have a different You Are Here mug for each of the 4 seasons.
Just for the whole, and they don't have different cities.
But they have different style of mug that have different cities. The geography collection, but not in this style. Yeah.
So we were able to get the fall one, which has a little squirrel on it.
I think. Do they all have? I think they all have the pagoda. They all have the pagoda and Mount Fuji, but it's like at different seasons. This is the winter one.
So, and they all have this guy.
Oh, the Daruma doll.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got those.
Who's in place of the squirrel on the winter one?
Ramen? Oh, snow monkeys.
Snow monkeys.
That's snow monkeys.
That's cool.
These were more expensive, I think, than they are at home. They were 1,800 yen. I don't know how much they are at home. I don't remember. And then finally, I think this is our final thing. We try and get some art wherever we go too for our walls.
Yes.
And so we looked at some like woodblock prints and stuff, and I love Japanese art. Mm-hmm. But in Japan, there's not towels. Like if you use a restroom, there's no towels. So a lot of places will sell just like fabric to use as towels
that you keep in your pocket.
That you keep in your pocket, your bag, or whatever.
Yeah.
But they're really beautiful. Mm-hmm. So we ended up finding this.
And we are nerds in Oregon, so how could we get some great artwork from Japan home that's also nerdy?
So we got 3.
This is the
Iron Man one.
Yes. So we got 3 to put in our living room above our... We have a big wall that we've been thinking about how to kind of what to put up there for a while now. So we got this.
We got this one, which we can only show you sideways because of that.
Deadpool
parachuting
over Mount Fuji.
And then this one.
Oh, we never could remember what. Is it? What is that? A different material?
It's not as big either. I was concerned about.
Oh no! How do you know? Oh, it's short. No.
It's a little bit shorter.
Is it?
Not a ton, but it is a little bit shorter.
Well, I think it's the same.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway,
whatever.
It's from Miyazaki.
Studio
Spirited
Ghibli.
Away?
I thought it was Howl's Moving Castle, but all the movies are kind of running together for me because it's been.
I think it's Spirited Away. She rides the back of that.
Oh.
I think. Well, correct me in the comments below.
If there's anything the internet's good for, it's being corrected.
Yeah, it might be a little shorter. Well,
anyway, so we got these.
Where are the holders? These. So then they were. You put the fabric in there and then hang them. So we're gonna hang those. These
were only like 800 yen. The Marvel ones were about 900 yen, I think, each. And the Studio Ghibli one, I think, was more. I think it was like 1,700. Yeah. We got it at Character Street, too, which is kind of a more touristy store, whereas the Marvel ones we just got at a manga store. Mm-hmm. So that could
be part of it, too. Is it a different size?
Are you obsessed with it being a different size now?
Kind of.
Yeah. It is about 3 inches shorter.
Yeah. But, I think we can use this to fold it over.
Oh, yeah. We'll figure it out.
Same size.
We'll figure it out. Anyway.
That's what we get.
So that is...
It's about the same width.
I think... While Chris continues to obsess over the size of the fabric,
my OCD is not going to accept it being in an unequal...
So that's the stuff we got. I don't think I said all the prices. I'm really being shaky there.
Sorry.
I don't think I said all the prices or exactly where we got everything. So if you see something and you have questions about it, ask us below.
Yeah. Any thoughts and comments? If there's something that you're looking... These are just some of the cool... We wanted to get some unique things and just stuff that we came across that we thought was cool, stuff that we wanted, and so...
But we also saw a bunch of other nerdy stuff that we liked but didn't get. I think my daughter and I might do a whole video on Gashapon because she wanted... We got our youngest son the Pokemon stuff. Oh, we didn't show the other thing we got Parker. That's what we didn't show.
Oh, you're right.
Yes, this you need to see. Pretty excited
about it. So you've seen the Nintendo Classic. They had a Super Famicom... No, not Super. Just a Famicom Classic in this style. So basically like a Nintendo Classic. But actually you can put the cartridges in if you have the old games. Yeah, if you have the old cartridges. And it has a bunch of games. They had a non-licensed version of this that just had random, video games. And it was only kind of shady. It was only 1,900 yen. But then we looked at the games and we were like, this doesn't seem right. But then I saw this in the case. This is the official Nintendo. This was 5,900 yen, so about $60. But it has the actual licensed games. Yeah,
so,
in the
I think
Famicom.
Really like
this. Something you can't get here.
You can get you can get the classic here, but this is
it's not the original Famicom version.
We got this at Don Quixote.
It has Japanese games that weren't released here.
Does it?
I think so. I mean, I can't read anything, but
but this was about 5,900 yen at Don Quixote, but it was behind on the floor with the toys and the electronics. They had a separate counter for their higher ticket.
And the adult.
They put their adult toys right next to when they say toys, there was basically one giant section with toys. And then
including adult toys.
And they had thin curtains.
Yeah. So it had and not even, some of the adult toys were just on the aisle. So you'd see kid swords and dolls and things.
And then super phallic beer openers. And adult gachapon.
Yeah.
But anyway, this was behind the counter on that floor. So you won't you have to go to the counter for the higher priced items.
Behind the counter,
it was behind the computer.
It's not just out for anyone to grab.
And they do tax-free at Don Quixote, but we had to pay for this at that counter, so we couldn't go down to the tax-free counter. We probably could have gone back and gotten a refund on the taxes. But
we were very, we weren't feeling well that day.
Yeah, we had a little izakaya situation the night before. Also, Don Quixote is super overwhelming, and there were a lot of people, and you didn't want to spend any more time there than was.
Don Quixote's if you took a Walmart and smashed it together with a Dollar Tree, then took the same amount of things in a Walmart, but cut the square footage in half, then.
Made everything neon.
And didn't have any rhyme or reason to where you put anything.
Chris was clearly a fan.
Yeah.
Also, the one in Osaka has a Ferris wheel that sounds like you're going to die.
Yeah, we went on it. It was fun, but when it gets to the top, it goes over
turning,
the building like this.
It sounds like the whole thing is going to break
apart.
And
when you do the curves around the top, it really sounds like it's about to shake apart and you'll fall to your death.
But I recommend it if you like
part of the fun. It's part of the fun.
Okay, now let's actually sign off.
Okay, well, thanks for bearing with us. Hope you enjoyed
we have a lot
some of the things that we got. If you have any questions on any of this or any like more specifics of like where we got something that you liked, or like that you saw, or maybe something that you got when you were at Disney.
If you got something cool, tell us about it.
And maybe we missed it. There was a lot of anime stuff. We don't really watch a lot of anime, but we saw a ton of cool anime stuff.
Our youngest son loves like My Hero Academia and.
But we're not really into it, so we didn't get to. We would see some really cool stuff, but we didn't really know Gundam and whatnot. But anyway. Thanks for watching, and until next time.
I hope you shapeshift like Tanuki.
How do you turn this thing off?